So Jim, I read what Deb was kind enough to
Oh,
um,
did you?
screenshot, and
Oh,
then
okay.
send that. And it's just like, first of all, that what you've been through, there's just no words that anybody can say.
There really isn't. Yeah.
Oh, I mean, it's so. Um, but I'm sorry. We're all sorry that you had to go through that.
No, I appreciate that.
Okay, and you and the other kids, it's just
Right.
terrible. And but I really appreciate that you took the time and that you and all of the thought, and all the research and meditation or whatever it is that you can, like I think you said your mind opened up to things
Right.
that maybe at this point is beyond someone who hadn't been through that. So very valuable, very generous of you, and selfless to do that and put that out for the benefit of humanity.
Right.
So really
Hopefully.
appreciate that.
It will be, Jim. It will be.
Yeah.
Oh, good. I
It will
appreciate
be.
that.
I know it will be. I mean, Debbie and I have been talking about this for a couple of years now, and it's like there's going to come a time when the ritual abuse stuff is going to become front and center because it's been children and all, and finally the Catholic Church stuff got out. It's believed now. They're non-believers, I'm sure, but most Catholics, I think, believe that there's something that was wrong and that went on. To what extent, I don't know, and I don't really give a shit. But oh wait, this is being taped. But the as far as the ritual stuff, I mean, there's going to come a time when they're going to be looking for it. And I know I've had some people from my group that were. I had an MK Ultra lady way back 15 or 16 years ago. I didn't understand what the heck she was talking about. It was like I was still too new to the movement. I mean, I was probably 3 or 4 years in. I didn't know about that. It was like, wow.
Right.
And now, I was very hard to read your story, your testimony. It took me a while. I couldn't do it in one shot.
Oh, yeah.
And but I believe every word of it. And I believe, I mean, you're so articulate in how you described and explained it, the pictures. I mean, I'm a visual person. I see the pictures and I mean, that just like touches me on another level. It just but so I definitely it's going to be seen. We're going to do what we can to make that happen and have others come forward too.
Right. Well, I really appreciate it because damn, I have to edit out a lot of my coughing. Anyway, so I just want to mention when I'm yakking away, if there's something you can add or something you want to say, don't hesitate to just, put your 2 cents in. And if you have a question, because I mean, I have notes here, like I may end up trying to get all this in 1 hour and there might be 6 hours worth of stuff here. So
right. And well, we'll
slow me
take
down or ask me a question or whatever, and that won't hurt my feelings at all.
Okay, thank you.
That gives you a break, right? From
Right.
maybe it gives you a little break, and
Right.
it's not so that definitely we could do that. Like we have questions, but it's mainly like at this point priority, like what you feel is the most important, like out of the 6 hours, like.
All right. Well, that's fine. I'm just saying if something comes up, don't hesitate to,
Okay.
add or whatever.
Could we start? And I think it is coming out. I see people on social media. Not only are they believing it more, they're outraged. And they don't even know half of it. They don't even
know. That's it. That's it.
All right.
That they are just the idea. More so, I've been in this 17 years. More so, I'm seeing it more than ever. Is more and more people are more and more outraged.
Okay.
Jim, do you know who Father Tom Doyle is?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So
he's one of the good ones.
He's a good one. And I reached out to him a couple of days ago and just said, hey, Tom, what do you know about ritual abuse? And, and I kind of I didn't I didn't say anything personal. I just,
Right.
I've got a member, I said what we're doing. And I'm just wondering what exposure you've had to it. He wrote me back today. He said, listen, I'm traveling and I can't write on this stupid iPad. It takes too much time. I'll write you, so I'll let you know what I hear from him, because I'm curious. This
Sure.
guy has seen and read and been in so many cases. I'm just curious to see what he knows. So I think that will be interesting to have his take
Oh,
on it.
yeah. He's a real hero to me.
He is a hero. And do you
Yep.
know who Bob Hotzen is? He's a former priest also.
No, I don't know his name.
Bob Hotzen is a road to recovery. If you look, we're able to look that up. He's in New Jersey. He was a priest, Christian Brothers. He's a survivor himself. Tom Doyle is not, but Bob
Right.
Hotzen is a survivor of
Wow.
clergy abuse. And he's like a brother to me. I've known him, worked with him for years and years. And I just also asked him what he knew about it. And he's like, oh yeah, I know some cases out in Pennsylvania, out in New Jersey. And but these are, I'm like, no, this is even beyond what you're talking about. I mean, these are like black masses and really, really, sacrificing babies. I mean, like we're talking, something even worse than what you can imagine.
Right.
So he said, yeah, I know. He knows a lot about it too. He knows, yep, I know some of it. So I mean, there are people that are, there's just not enough to put it together, right?
Exactly.
That's where we're, I think our goal is to try to put it together, to get a massive number that shows this is not a one-up. This is this is really a systemic, organized, group or organized.
Right. An organized activity. Yeah, I think it's part of the power base of the Catholic Church. Not all of it, but it's a part of it.
Right. Shouldn't be any, frankly, but it is.
Well, no.
Yeah. All right, Kate, did you want to get started or?
Yeah, Jim, do you want to, could you do us a favor? Or do me a favor and start out by pronouncing your name, including your last name, so we know how to pronounce it. And then could you also maybe go and just share with us what you would like, so we have it on video, what you would like us to do with the materials that you're sharing with us, these videos, your writings, your pictures, and so forth.
Okay. Oh, all right.
What are your wishes for? Last week, your last time, you told us why you were doing it, but now you can share with us what you would like to happen with this material.
Okay.
Thanks.
All right. So my name is Jim LaBeouf. My grandparents are from Quebec. Up there it'd be LeBeouf or something, but the anglicized version is LaBeouf, close enough. And then all this stuff I wrote, I just want to somehow get it published. And I'd like to make it easily available, like the writing stuff. I don't know anything about computer stuff. Put it on a website or a blog or something where people could get at it and read it if they want and print it out if they want. And then beyond that, some way to publicize it. I don't really, that would take somebody a lot of time and money. So, but at one step at a time, if I can get it into a format where people can get to it, that would be good. And then the videos can go on YouTube and wherever, I made a whole bunch of videos already on energy stuff and whatever. So that's a whole nother.
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of interconnected with all the good that's being suppressed and all the evil that's being hidden. It's all interconnected, whether it's ritual stuff or pedophilia or energy suppression or whatever. So,
or technology, I've been hearing a little bit about that. So that'd be great. And you'll have a page or whatever. So anything, especially I think everything's connected. So,
yeah.
Well, I'm just in, one way or another.
Yeah.
But there's a great deal of good that's being suppressed. There's a great deal of evil that's being hidden. And in between those two things is this little tiny box that we call pop culture. And that's what people's worldview is made of. And that's why it's so hard to get this information, because you're going up against people's worldview. And
Yeah,
Actually, that's one of the things I was going to talk about was everything you're up against when you're trying to get this information out. But
Oh, go ahead, if
yes,
you would.
please.
you want me to get started? Because I
Yes,
made
Yeah.
some notes. Well, the first thing I want to mention then